Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are standing in the basement of our mob system and we're about to head up and take care of a couple of small jobs before we move on to a break from this. It's gotten interesting. So I'm having to do a tiny bit of cleanup on the design. Oh, yeah, I got everything I need, good. Because of resource shortages really. So I need to slab this off here for now because I'm not going to have the resources to finish it, and it's also not a priority at the moment. This ring needs to pause because it's this ring that's going to get me up into the realm that I actually want to be in right now. Yay for sand slabs. It's not like I need to move quickly in this area anyway, so it's all good. There we go. So now comes the really interesting part. We need to finish this ring because I had a close encounter with a wither skeleton up here. So this is officially the first, maybe this one, but definitely this ring, are the first places where skeletons and, fortress mobs can spawn here, basically. This is the beginning of it. So this is the first ring of the structure that can actually produce those mobs. We've never had them before. So this is a good day. 'Tis the beginning of actually collecting everything we wanted out of this system, not just the pigmen materials. Not that the pigmen materials are the most important for the long term, but for the short term, this is definitely the stuff I've been also looking forward to. So we are somewhat exposed. There's a couple of rings of protection I still haven't built here yet. Whoops. This one's supposed to go here and here. And then this one goes... Yeah, there's a few walls out on the outside to build, but I'll do those at a later date. Right now the important thing is getting... Dang it, got it wrong again. Alright, so pressure plates. Time to activate this system. Alright. We are in good shape here now. Looks like everything's in place. And we just get cobble there. Whoops. Cobble there, and then the outside ring. There we go. So the next one will be a bit further up here. And it'll be built on top of that ring right there. And we are officially out of our sticky pistons from the previous incarnation of this. So that's cool. So next we'll be carving our way up through the Nether Fortress to build the mob system. But that's not really what I had intended for today. That was just sort of me doing a bit of polish. The system is more or less, it's functional. It's not supremely fast yet. But of course, there's another part to today's job. Now that we know the system is working marginally well. Ladders, pistons. We need to do one other thing while we're wearing this armor, which we'll just carry with us. We also need to bring our adventuring armor with us. We'll need that later. Yeah, I made a lot of redstone latches recently. Okay, up the stairs. So a critical problem with this mob system at this point is that there is one really big block of territory that is not secured. And I think the time has almost come for me to secure it. Such as it is. No, the little miss is not happy with us tonight. She doesn't want to go to bed. But I'll just show you what the plan is, and I need to decide whether this is necessary now or whether I should harvest another batch of swords first. I think I might harvest another batch of swords because I have used up pretty much all of my stock of gold, and I have all the materials I need. I have everything I need here. But what we are going to do in a very short time is infect this mob system. It's pretty much served its purpose quite nicely. And as you can see, there's a hell of a party going on down here. And all of these could potentially spawn in our system. And we really need them to spawn in our system. So, converting this to netherrack. There we go. Come on, guys. I know I saw one with a sword, so. That's right. Come on, guys. That's a nice party we got going on right there. Perfect. It's a slaughter. Got to be careful. I'm not wearing any armor for this because it's actually relatively safe. Is that everything? Oh, there's a few more gold swords out there. I see at least two. That's one gold sword anyways. Alright, the question is, are they coming after me or not? Not. There we are. Run. Excellent. Anyways, I mean, I won't spend too much more time on this. I might do 1 or 2 loops around here just to get a few swords. But we're going to actually pick up for a different project today. So I will see you back at the main base. Just for everyone's benefit, the next segment contains significant spoilers for changes made in the next version of Better Than Wolves. I will mark it with an annotation to skip the major spoilers, but if you want to avoid them, just pay attention, and I'll make sure to give you an opportunity to skip past the part where I give stuff away. Anyways, yeah, it's a pretty interesting change that has been made, but you'll see, or not, depending on your choice about the spoilers. So, enjoy. There we go, welcome back. As you can see, I just finished updating the server to the new version. I actually forgot to do it before starting recording tonight, so there have been a few minor tweaks, so I'm just not going to get a full update video. We'll just discuss them quickly here as I get some stuff organized. But first, a visit to the Loud Room. We did reasonably well with our sword collecting. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So that's a pretty good haul of swords. I'm pretty happy with that. Not really worried about those right now, but it's still nice to know that we've got... so I haven't infected that area yet. I'm going to leave it uninfected for the moment. I think I will harvest it one more time before destroying it for all time, because that'll let me build at least one more ring of... yeah, one more ring to this on the system. So, the update. Let's see. So, starting from the bottom, a fix to an oddity with how redstone repeaters behaved with turntables. Can't say I've noticed anything, but it's not really something I've tried. Fixed a problem where cookie dough in the furnace would produce 8 cookies for the first dough item, but only 1 for every subsequent item. A fairly significant problem when it's your only food source, so a good update. Mining charges, fixed problem where mining charges were destroyed by... where mining charges destroyed by powder keg explosions would leave ghost entities. So that's taken care of. Fixed a problem with gravel and sand slabs acting weird when placed on cactus. That's interesting. Fixed a problem where concentrated hellfire beacons were no longer functioning in the previous release. I guess a small tweak to the way blocks were structured when the beacons, when Ender Pearl blocks were added. Oh, yeah, I need to feed the dogs. Let's see. The, added the ability to die... Oh, changed the way player healing works so that it only stops due to hunger once you hit the peckish state, which is a very useful feature. Added the ability to dye wolf collars with dung because, hey, As Flowerchild said, who is he to discourage people from rubbing dung all over the place? I mean, seriously. An excellent feature, if you ask me. And last but not least, added a significant upgrade to hardcore darkness. And here's the quote. You'll know it when you see it, but it really is, of course, absolutely nothing ever to worry about in the teensy-weensy little bit very least, particularly not because this release just happens to fall totally randomly in the most startling of coincidences on Halloween. Thinking otherwise would be just symptomatic of rampant paranoia and thus should be avoided at all costs. Honest. So, I have avoided any spoilers on this, so I'm not entirely sure what he's done. So this should be interesting. But I believe there, as usual, there is likely a spoiler thread on the forum. So if you absolutely must spoil surprises for yourself, then that's the place to go. But here we're going to find it out in the surprising hard way. All right, I need some of these. So as for today's project, I think I need to get back to doing just a little construction on my mob system, on the one here. I think we're going to expand it a little. I would maybe build a couple of floors on the main system. Maybe get. I'm thinking about one more floor of leaf blocks, and then we're going to switch to solid blocks as the structure for the building. So let's head over to the base and see what we got here. It's a pretty night. It's a new moon. That's cool. So hardcore darkness. Changes to hardcore darkness would usually require darkness. So what do we know about hardcore darkness so far? We know that it involves the night, or more precisely, not the night. It happens in dark caverns. It's detrimental to your health. So what could he have changed? Just trying to think where I've got some unlit area to explore. We haven't actually come over and had a closer look at this. Trent hasn't been on in a while working on this, but it's quite the structure already. So, okay, is it just me or does that look really dark? Like scary dark. Oh. There will definitely be a spoiler alert at the front of this video because I have a sneaking hunch I've already found what's going on. Because, oh, that is terrifying. Holy crap on a... And of course, the darkness is hideously dangerous in my world because I've lit everything up. Whoa. Because that's not horrifying. What the heck is that? There must be spiders under here. Here's a dark spot. Man, does that ever drop off? This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Oh my. Whoa, that is trippy. I'm not doing anything to the camera right now. Okay, let's get out of the darkness because this is bad. Okay, so gloom is deeper at night. Okay, the darkness is terrifyingly deep dark at night. That is getting stuck outside it. Oh my god, this has just made hardcore spawn a new level of nightmarish. Okay, so I need to build more outposts and hidey holes, obviously, for the next time I die. Because, oh boy, that has me concerned. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's very cool. It gives a new incentive to building, but boy, is that ever going to make the first night hard if it's a new moon on the first night. So, let's see, what did I do in here? Okay, this is okay, I already have a third spawning pad in place. Cool. Okay, cool. Well, recording construction is never really necessary. I'm not sure I'm actually going to do this today. What was that? Oh, okay, that's a problem. My brilliant, beautifully designed, completely unlit base is now a hazard to my health. Yikes. Okay. So that is going to have to be worked on. Well, it might be a slab floor. Lights are absolutely going to be a 100% necessity. So I will come up with a temporary solution for that in a moment. Because that could very well... Well, at least there's nothing spawning there. I mean, you know, small favors and all that jazz, but boy, is that ever cool. Look at that. I'd probably go into gloom just climbing up the side of that thing. I can't even see the ladder on the side of it. Okay, well that is neat. Terrifying and neat. Sun's coming up and the gloom is starting to fade. I hope. Fade? It is fading, right? Boy, it's still pitched. There we go. Normality is returning. Look at that. Here it comes. Okay, well, I just went with what I more or less deduced what he might have done. You know, where else could darkness apply but outside during the night? It was a random guess, but it was a lucky guess, and it was an easy one to test. I wonder if it's consistent every night or if there's something that changes. Because that would be pretty crazy to have it like that every night. You'd just respawn at night and you'd be going completely insane in a multiplayer server. So there's got to be something more to that than just what we've seen. Okay, I'm lost a bit of focus here today. Okay, so change of plans. I need to figure out how to light this. I'm going to light this area now. So yeah, this area here definitely needs its lighting. I also need to do some tweaking. I need to figure out where to build some structures here. Yeah. Okay, so lighting will be figured out first, of course, and we'll take it from there. So I will I will see you in a minute. Hello everyone, just thought I'd bring you back in as the sun sets here. Got another night coming. I figured we'd see what the second night looks like and see if there's any difference from the first night. This is the part of that learning process I'm trying to do here. Whoa, that's weird. I've never seen... Since when do blocks connect? That's a new one. Okay, that's odd. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, so anyways, since when do blocks connect? Okay, everything I know about these blocks says that they used to connect. They're not supposed to connect to these secondary blocks, are they? Okay, so tonight, no gloom. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So I guess it must, maybe it's the lunar phase. God, I've been playing too much Kerbal Space Program lately. Yeah, it could be the moon phase. that's just a guess, but it seems like a fairly reasonable one. I know on occasion in the past, Flowerchild has talked about adding mechanics that involve lunar phases. That's not really ever happened to a great extent in Better Than Wolves, partly due to the wind down of the mod's development, but it seems that there is a new thing to worry about when you have died and are out in the world, regardless of what exactly that may be. Anyways, I was just killing time finishing up this little bit here, so then it's here. I'm just doing the final cleanup. And here. And then this gets... come on. And then... Nope, not like that. It's got to be like that. No. Like that. There we go. Love these blocks. Sometimes connecting them together is a bit of a challenge, but not in a super bad way. Regardless, lighting. We're going to have to light this place up for sure because it's not consistent, but it does happen, and when it does happen, it's going to be very dangerous. Okay, let's run home, and I think let's do it. Let's light the place up with... what should it be? It'd be nice to design some sort of interesting chandelier type structure. And what would be really cool? I'm just sort of thinking about what a structure could look like, because some interesting possibilities. I have an idea. I want to make something that looks different, but it has to be useful too, so that's... glowstone's always a tried and true block for making chandeliers, but I wonder... Okay, just give me a second. I need to craft some... Actually, you know what? I'll do it on screen. Let me see if I can find all the materials I need. I think I need hemp fiber. What is it? It's redstone dust. We're getting low on redstone. Glowstone. And it's either string or hemp fibers in a cauldron. Yeah, okay, string will work. Okay, and then we need some glass panes. Are we completely... I think I might have stolen all the glass for other projects. Not looking good for my glass supply. Alright, well... we'll have to fix that. Go make some more glass. There actually might be some in here now that I think about it. Yep, there it is. 24 more ingots of gold. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, and we will need fences. Let's use dark wood fences just for something completely different. I haven't used that color much. It might look quite good. Okay. So filament plus redstone plus glass panes equals a light block. Redstone controlled electric lighting. Okay, let me cut up some wood and get a couple other things, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so a few experiments to do here. So the light block has to be the lowest feature in the structure because it actually has to produce light low enough to illuminate the ground. So a few options include, if we put those there, and we use, yeah, if we use, see, what could be cool is if these can be powered if it can be powered indirectly. Let's just do it this way. We'll put that there. And we'll try. Can this... That will not illuminate a block. Okay, we know that now. There is actually an easier option, now that I think about it. It would afford me a lot more... Ooh, I got an idea. I have an idea. Most of this stuff I'm making will be usable in the future, so it's not so bad. This is a trick I saw, I think it was BTW use long time ago. And it might look quite good in the context of these redstone controlled blocks for creating a chandelier type structure. So if we go, oh, I can't attach levers directly to these. That's unfortunate. So that's one way we could do it, would be to have those right there. And then if we put fence posts here, 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 and here, and here, that's not bad. Except that, oh, except that the lights, darn it. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so that won't work. That's interesting, though, that they can't be powered directly like that. What about... What other way could there be to power this? What if we put one of those there? Can levers attach to those? No, they cannot. Okay, that's out of the question. Too bad. Actually, this might work. Oh, fences won't attach to it either, will they? That's too bad. Because we could do that and hang a lever right here. And that would provide a reasonably interesting light source. If we run fences all the way around the outside. But again, it's not actually going to be attached. Not what I had really hoped for. Actually, that's kind of interesting. I had no idea that the levers could not attach directly to these blocks. Okay. Well, maybe glowstone will be the solution. That's okay. So, yeah. Anyways, alright, so we've learned something valuable today about redstone controlled lights. They are useful for other things, but apparently not for chandeliers. Who knew? Okay, give me a minute. I gotta grab the, I'm gonna grab some glowstone blocks here, which, I mean, it's not as if I can't make tons of them. But I have to get this right the first time, so I'm gonna prototype with dirt. Okay, be right back. Alrighty, the sun is just setting, which is the perfect time to be trying to build a lighting system. So I have an idea. This is going to be the light fixture. And we're going to start with slabs or molding, sorry, around the edge. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? I can believe it. So one downside to the design I have decided on for this thing. Okay, come on, dirt. Scaffolding, don't fail me now. Okay, so 4 moldings, and then we need vertically oriented, yep, like that. I want to make them feel like light fixtures. And 4, okay, we need to get the light in here because we need to see how far that's going to propagate. There we are. That looks nice. So far, so good. So now I need to turn it into a structure, and I think I know what I'm going to do that. We're going to build fence posts there, and a corners here, 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 and here. And moldings here, here. Whoops. Let's see, how's that look? A little flat? Maybe a little flat. Alright, well, let's think on this. We could... Whoops. Could actually go out by 50%, couldn't we? Man, building up high like that, always a challenge. Can we get up here? Should be able to get up there from on top of here. There we are. Well, we'll start with those. Now that does look too flat, so let's put a... oh wait, those are 50%, so we'd actually have to use slabs if we wanted those to go out, wouldn't we? That should do it. So if we replace those with slabs, and then we go down, I think that's covering too much, isn't it? There we go, I think that'll do. And then we just add another couple fence posts on top. So you might ask yourself, want to ask me, well, what's it hanging from? Well, this place has got to have a roof eventually. I haven't built it yet. Heck, I haven't even entirely figured out how it's going to be structured. But this place will have a roof. The only thing I'm wondering is if I put that too low. Well, if I put it any higher, I'd be losing effectiveness on the coverage for light. So I think that's going to have to do. We'll play around with it a bit more. I might move that up by 1. A little bit more light with 1, raise it up by 1. But yeah, I could almost put a lever under there with a full light block, couldn't I? Well, I'll think on it. That's design number 1. If you guys have any suggestions, I'd be happy to hear them. But for the moment, we're actually going to have to call it an episode. Yeah. So, thank you all very much for watching. Let me know what you think. I can always value your feedback. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.